Okay, we're back at it again. All right, so Angels of Love and Light, I welcome you in. Oh, they just a little beep. We're here. Roll call. My cream crew, my most divine, ethical crew. Good to see you clocking in on this Sunday, this lovely, lovely Sunday. We're coming down to the wire. Is that what they say? The birds on a wire. So, as I was shuffling the cards, I didn't know whether or not I should do this thing, but I just thought, you know, if it gets me, if this is my little walk in the park, then I'm going to do my walk in the park and get me started for the day. So, in shuffling the cards, what my team wanted me to kind of address is what makes me unstoppable. All right, and I didn't get to pick with my left hand. They just dished it out to me on the inbox. And that is the Two of Cups in reverse. This means that you are both loved and hated, but more so loved than the latter. You know why I know? It's because these are underground connections. Till death do us part, and so on and so on. Gone through many revolutions. I just noticed that this skull also has roots. That is weird. I just saw like earth, you know, like a blur of earth. But this is the first time I have ever noticed, having this deck for I don't know how long, using it so frequently, intermittently, that it has roots. So that further explains it. We also have the realm of passion, again, the root chakra coloring, as well as hidden in plain sight, the death card. As above, so below. This is my kin crew. That is what makes me one of the primary things that makes me unstoppable. This is my ride or die kin through and through. I do have help. Excellent. It's taken a long time for me to realize that. But this is what we cheers to, turning a new leaf, and then we grow from there. You see how beautiful that is? Those look like peonies, or peonies to me. I think this is Dr. Fleming, which is a ultimate red color, I think. No, Dr. Fleming is the one that I have, which is like a pretty pink. And then, yeah, so I think there's white peonies. I don't think I have them though, but that's okay. And I don't have the red either, but spiritually, symbolically speaking, I do. So what else makes me unstoppable? I took with my right hand, and it is Page of Pentacles. Look. Already sitting in the lap of luxury, as is. The balance of masculine and feminine and the fire brought to the outside. In fact, I get up all in people's heads because I can get up all in mine. Again, the carryover of this is the skull. But like, this is the Freudian chair. This is interesting. So this is kind of like the devil's advocate because it leads to healing. This is somebody that's been through quite a bit, tatted up, basically from the inside. This is kind of like a wild child indigo, or wild indigo child, you see, with all those tats here. Again, the buried treasure is from within. Everything that you see here, what you see is basically what I what I have and what I get. But there's a wealth beyond measure in what others get as well. So looking at that, the treasure is within, and this is just like the output. So this is the golden goose on fire. So this is alchemizing. This is basically, I can make my own sword. Caught red-handed? I don't mind. Look, I'm guilty as charged. How beautiful is that? Knave of Pentacles. So that's what makes me unstoppable, even at starter level, startup. There is a great deal of success attributed to even just, not just starting point, but entry level. Anybody can be a page, though this depicts, what's depicts mean? We're like, what is that leading me to? Anyway, something about a discography. Anyway, okay, Angels of Light and Love, help me remember. Oh, shoot. Page of Pentacles. This depicts a young spirit. Thank you, gosh. Holy smokes. I almost lost it there. Give me a second. I need to drink some water. I need to hydrate. Let me tell you something. My crew is bomb. So good. So if you're here, good to see you and thank you. Okay. The belt that I usually wear, it was hanging by its last thread, basically, before like it would discombobulate and get broken. So I was like, okay, somebody's trying to target me in my sleep because I've set it aside to get charged or whatever. And so it's like the first time in very, very, very few times that I don't wear it. Or they just didn't have it on. So when I woke up, I was like, okay, well, I can't wear it running errands because, I don't want to deal with that right now, but I'm going to have to remake it. So this is like the 5th time I've had to remake it. So each time it's been evolved with slight shifts in energy, which is great. It's wonderful. It keeps me like honest in creating. And then so I was like, okay, what about my Kachina Warrior belt? It took me a while to find it, but I asked it. I was like, please show me where it is. Please show me where you are. I'm so sorry. That's so weird. Where is it? And then I remember exactly where it is. And it helped me find something else so I'm going to have to do some candle readings. Let me tell you. My guides are so awesome. And this is all en route to get some more water, like just chill, get out and kind of like the light, the sun. And I found it. I'm so happy. So there's no absolute rush to get that other thing done. But I was so lucky to find this. So absolutely lucky to find this. I always, when I'm hunting for something, I hunt for real. And so I just like by sure like just moments like in chance, like I have not seen anything else like it. And anyway, I feel so gifted. Thank you. To abuse it. And then so anyway, this is what showed up too. Also, I didn't realize it, but this also showed up to the Knight of Swords. So things are moving fast. Ace of Cups and 10 of Wands. This is like this is absolute replenishment with the Ace of Cups upright. The other thing too, yeah, they just beat. The other thing about that is that it's a 10 of Wands. So it's like all the stirrers, in the coffee stirrer things, like not everybody uses those coffee stirrers, like a little straw or whatever, but or wooden sticks, but that's what's happening there. It's kind of like something that's made for a certain purpose, but not everybody uses it. So it's kind of like a symbology of other people's wands, like other people's magic. So they forego it, that's fine. Some people just like their coffee black. It doesn't mean that they're not using their, magic or anything. It's simplified and it's straight to the point. That's funny. And no extras. Like if you're gonna pick your poison, why add other poisons to it? So that's funny. So so I collect all the other poisons that are not used, and I magnify the intensity of its what do you call it? antidote. Create a massive antidote. That's what makes me unstoppable. How crazy! I didn't even see that coming. Whoosh. That's crazy. My team is so awesome. So awesome. I have so many teams. Like, the sun is coming out too. It's beautiful. And it just rained. I'm hearing rain from the Beatles. It's a little trippy. I haven't heard it in a long time. Anyway, this is good. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Talk about roots. Massive roots. The roots. The roots of the originating home here. This is beautiful. So this is ancestral. Oh my gosh, my backing is coming from my, not just like my immediate root chakra, but this is ancestral root chakra. This is all those it's quite touching. All those in my ancestral line who have received the short end of the stick and made something out of it, made milestones, like plotted the earth, plotted their lineage with their workings, with their magic. So these have absolutely fortified within, their offspring. And so that's me. They're fire. With all of that. So there's some tribal knowledge in here, ancestral knowledge. These are magicians that have, had to make do with what was provided, what was possible to earn within their make. So when I say within their make, everyone deals time and time again with cultural differences, politics, and also an essence of being a minority, an outcast. Yeah. So we find our own family, the most absolute potent connections across time. So we're not these are people who have had to see beyond their times. These are visionaries. These are warriors. These are people who had to understand that this can't be just it. This isn't like the only thing that I'm here for. This isn't what life is cracked up to be, just in this nutshell. So they had to reach beyond their times. They had to know that, have some kind of hope that this, whatever their workings were, would be passed on to something greater, that it could only be added to rather than subtracted from, nor divided. So this is unless delegated. So that's wonderful. So freaking wonderful. That's what makes me unstoppable. Should I do the beauty queen? Yes. Anyway, what else? You know what I like seeing here? I like seeing that I have a 0 head count, yet there are thumbs up at random. It's so crazy. It tells me that I do have a crowd. Like, I have to realize that this isn't just the fucking nutshell where it's just like, oh, the numbers say this, so then that's what is. And but like, there are certain ways in order to reach viewing here. So there could be a massive amount of viewers. People could have their watches synchronized. She's on. But it could be like, people who protect me too. So thank you so much. They don't just need to protect themselves. So that's interesting. Thank you for the crumb, creme de la crumb. That's funny. 9 of Wands, for sure. So I picked it up upright, even though it fell in my lap inverted, which means that I'm receiving help. even more so, like in the present, not just like ancestral, but my ancestral line, you see this? These like spirits are also talking to their spirits that are their spirit guides. They're like, hey, you want to join the committee? Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what needs to get done. Microcosm to macrocosm, and macrocosm from yesteryears to microcosm. And so, yeah, I'm getting help. Oh, look at the fresh cup of water. Telling you, look at that. That's wonderful. Again, it's like rainwater. Like, how is that filled? Tell me, how is that filled? It's rain. Yeah, so it's even further pointing to that song. Let the rain. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But I know it's like a little trippy. That's weird. Okay. Anything else you want to say? What makes me unstoppable? Unpoppable. Unfloppable. Why am I getting like a floppy disk? You know, a long time ago, the floppy disk was actually floppy, you know? And it was bigger than a CD. So it was like, bloop. And it had this film inside of it, which you could, like, you had to protect. It was almost like Kodak film. Like, you could just, like, be careful. And then floppy disks turned into, like, this, you know, square, plastic thing with, like, a metal sheet protector to protect that film. And then, I don't know what happened. I got lost in the shuffle of technology. Why would you say floppy? Okay, unfloppable, unstoppable, unpoppable happiness. What makes me unstoppable? You know, the last time I did Six of Pentacles in reverse led to the High Priestess in reverse. This is the top of the deck, and this is like the top of the deck. It's talking about mom and pop type of feels. So I'm very much like quaint. When you visit other people's like cultures or whatever, like subsets of groups in certain areas or whatever, you're like, oh, this is different, but it feels like a quaint place. It feels like I could frequent here. It feels like I could move down the block and this is a safe place. That's what's going on. What was I gonna say? Shoot. Dang. Need more water. I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. Angels, friend me. Remind me, please, if it needs reminding. Okay. It's bright. Okay. Hello, sun. It has officially cleared up. Okay. The Priestess in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, we were talking about floppy disks. No, we moved past that. Never mind. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. This is knowing not when to give up or not when to fold, but when to do some housekeeping. So that's like when to do, like, fold your laundry, when to do your own thing. Okay, because when you know so much, it's like, okay, so what are we gonna do with all this information? You know, it's like coming to a meeting and like having like all of these people have so many ideas and they call it fucking brainstorming. But all it is it's just combating, like political combating. That's all that is. And so, like, nothing is ever really settled. It just leads to a tangent of other meetings, right? And then until somebody says basically, fuck it, this is what we're gonna do. And that's where the hierarchy comes in. That's the dirty work, my dear. You get the evil eye. you get you get you get you get the double talk on full blast, you know? You get to see people for who they really are and what they really represent. Because you have to make the decision. But some people are like, thank God, thank you. Please end these, like, mindless meetings. Anyway, yeah, somebody has, like, a little loogie in the back. I can feel it. Hold on, let me change the lighting to this. I can't really see. As it gets brighter, I can't really see. There we go. So the priestess is like, with all that information, it's like, let me just, it's not keeping really my cards to myself. It's just like, let me just, there's no reciprocation here. There's just people talking at each other. And that's basically the information highways of like the, what is it? They call it the Orange Crush or something like that. Where like freeways, like, you know, all like bottlenose. Is it bottlenose? Bottleneck? Anyway, bottlenose, I think it is. So it's just like this one huge clump of disaster that could, you know, could lead to disaster, especially if there are poor weather conditions because people are like, or maybe like retrograde or whatever. We're in Mercury retrograde until the 24th. I didn't even know that until yesterday. No wonder. So save your work. You know, be very careful with your communications on like what's documented, because like some things that are on autosave don't really autosave, or there might be an update which might restart your computer during like an important autosave time, some bullshit like that, like when when you go to the bathroom and then it's like come back and it's like, what the fuck? I knew I had an inkling to save, but like if I saved it the last moment that I was triggered to save it, I should have, we wouldn't run into this problem. But luckily, if you work for the divine and you're already in practice and lingo and just, you know, all over the, you know, getting your shit together, then you'll remember. Like that's what happened with my last Instagram post. I was like 7/8 of the way done. And then like I reviewed it and then I did a few edits and then I added more to it and then like I took a break and I had to use the bathroom and then I came back to it and I was like, it was wiped out. It was gone. All but 7/8 of it. And then I remembered it and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to agonize over it. I didn't initially agonize over it. It's supposed to be like free form and just Tina in the moment. And so like with her personal autocorrect, you know, like just one glaze over it and then just like type it up and then like that's Tina. Okay, that's Tina for that moment. So luckily I was able to gather every single thing that I forgot. Or like that got wiped out. You know what I'm hearing? What is it? That song, that surfer song. I can't do the ha ha ha. Wipe out. That's what's, I know that I didn't do that perfectly because it kind of sounded like Batman. Batman. Some people are doing Dark Night of the Soul adventurous style. I'm supposed to channel something from Adventure Club. Two of Wands in reverse and the Death card. What makes me unstoppable? And this is peeking out from the bottom. 6 of Wands in reverse. This is excellent. This is tight. Excellent. I wonder what people who actually use this terminology, this lingo, on a regular or even infrequently, how they see me when I say it. I don't think they think that I'm a poser. I think they think that I'm like Napoleon Dynamite or something. Anyway, 2 of Wands in reverse, the Death card. And then on the bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands in reverse. This is victory pending. I mean, it's like in slumbers right now. It's dormant, you know? And then it comes up when the season arises, and it's like, hey, I was here all along. I heard what you said about me. Boosh, look at all these leaves. Boosh, look at all of these blooms. It's in your face, fuck you. But I'm shining. Look what I can do. Anyway, but first, the death card looks both ways before they cross, right? There's safety first. Safety before slaughter, safety before slay. Thanks so very much. Take heed. So there are certain things, Thurston Owl the Third. There are certain things that need to be, you know, measured, weighed, sized up, figured out, digested. I'm hearing convoluted. Interesting. So usually that has a negative annotation to it. Yeah, I heard a little grumble in my tumbles. Anyway, things need to be sized up, right? You don't know everything. Even as the high priestess, you gotta like retreat because it's too information overload. And some people might be HSP, so that's highly sensitive persons. I think perception. Whoops. I think yeah. Or like if you want to like kind of diagnose that like ADHD, ADD, whatever, you know, whatever thing that they have, like to stamp it. Like here's your meds, stamp it. Yeah, so very much like hyper focused, okay? And because of that, it's like you can no. You got to know when to retreat, okay? Okay. Just give it up to God. This is Anubis right here, too. Sweet, sweet. Okay. I'm hearing Sweet Caroline and Sweet Child of Mine. Interesting. All right, 6 of Wands in reverse. Pending victory. Yes? Because when you turn it over, look at that. Figured it out. This is all about transformation, leading me to the next step, the best step forward. Who thought having the right foot forward was the best step? It is the next consecutive steps. So, look at that. Victory. And what's on the top now is 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I have just enough to take me where I need to. No lacking. No slacking. Look, you see this house? It wears its own cape. And its own cape it looks like fire. Isn't that awesome? That's cool. It's so like Nacho Libre. All right, what makes me unstoppable? That's the 4 of Wands, basically. That energetic. My house is absolutely awesome. Hermit in reverse, it is awareness. They're saying my house is lit. I wanted to say fire, but I don't use that word. I just use it because like people kind of understand what that means, especially from newer generations. But anyway, my house is basically lit, and that's what serves it right there. Going through the dark night of the soul, Batman's cape turns into this. It is a sense of awareness. It is a light at the end of the tunnel. And it is meaning of my 4 of Wands. My home and hearth is lit. Self-realization. Bing. Bing. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up. 29:25 on the clock. It is judgment. That's a lesson plan where they like tap on the board like, this is it. That's interesting. Okay, I call it like it is. Raccoon eyes, rabbit eyes, dove eyes. Yep. Yeah, call it ringing the bell. So, this brings in a lot of karma. What makes me unstoppable is because wherever I go, wherever I'm called to, I bring the karma, the judgment for all. As a grouping, as separate, very custom tailored, like, like how you do chef's kiss, like that. To tailored, a well-tailored suit or whatever it is that you're like well-tailored dress or whatever, even custom-made shoes. That is what I deliver. That's interesting. So no more waiting. No more waiting. That's crazy. Okay. I like it. You're curious? All right. Here's your answer. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Secret sauce. Ah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Top in the back. I'll take the wheel. Don't worry about it. Okay? I don't know why I say that. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, because I got it. I love all y'all, okay? I love sentience. I love each other's. I love everybody's journeys. It's a very interesting book. And, like, I'll take the wheel. Don't worry about it. I'm the designated driver. Don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, it's like all green lights. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. Top of the deck. This is the main ingredient. No secret to this sauce. This is what like everybody adds in their dish. Like, when you're making I don't know, it's like salt, like it's a natural preservative, right? And season. So, and cleansing, right? So, whatever context you can make to that, like, is an essential, okay? Ah! It's Ace of Pentacles. That's crazy. That is absolute truth. It's like, that's insane. That's weird. It's like, when you don't have very much money and you're like, can you take a tuppence for some bread? I don't know. Just like, it's, you hear those things where it's like, I've seen, I don't know where I've heard this before, but it's like, how much is chicken nuggets? 6. Oh, it comes with 6. Oh, okay. How much is it for maybe 2 chicken nuggets? I don't know. Where did I hear that from? Like, it's something similar to that. Anyway, but this is like, it pays for something. Whatever that ingredient is, it serves the dish. It's like, it's worth something. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, I think some people are going through some hard times. I can feel it. Like, feel some sadness in the background. And it's kind of just weighing on there like a heavy backpack. Or you don't even know it's a heavy backpack until you've, like, walked, like, 3 miles, Yeah. I haven't walked in a long time, so I don't really know how long 3 miles is, but maybe for me that's long. I don't know. All right, so what is your takeaway here? What is our takeaway on being unstoppable? King of Pentacles in reverse. Why do I keep getting this? This is undercover boss energy, undercover boss mode. Sticking a spork in it, a fork in it, a trident in it. Okay. So, oh, some people are athletic. Look at like there's muscles on this person's calves and thighs and buttocks and arms. Somebody works out. Oh, they're funny. They're like, yes, I do. Okay. So this is undercover boss energy for sure. They've seen Black Clouds, Black Days, by Soundgarden. I don't remember what they say in there. Anyway, excuse me, but that's confirmation. Little burp. this is like a personal entitlement to, like, this is saying that, okay, these people, my crew here, they carry boss energy regardless of whatever their title is, which means that they carry the characteristics, the key components to making the right decisions, the best decisions. This isn't just potential, this is like working, I mean, I guess it could be potential, but it's definitely, again, like the dormant energy, it's in pocket, okay? So whether or not it's practice, that's all up to the person on the other end, right? That's, you know, whoever's pockets this is in. So, yeah. So the thing is that if you're selfish and you keep it within your own pockets and you're walking a mile, 3 miles or whatever, that friction in your pocket is bound to create a hole in it, and you lose that, like, it's for somebody else to find. So, this must be employed. Yeah. This is you use it or you lose it power. Or you, like, not really lose it, like you have to earn it again. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a beep at the end. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what is my takeaway? What is my takeaway? Bloop. 5 of Swords in reverse. They wanted me to get something out of there. I don't know. This is no one-upping. I'm just doing my best. I'm just freaking living my life. That's what makes me unstoppable, because when people realize, even whether they're competitive or not, when they finally realize that I'm not like trying to like kick them out of their position or like replace them or like trying to like look better than them, I just want to look good for the day. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want to, you know, I've been sheltered for much of my life because my parents are very protective, and you know, like, times were different back then, especially within like the looking at the demographic situation of this and that. It's like, no, when I say I'm sheltered, I'm just saying that I have not been able to test like what normal people are acclimated to. So there's that. I think this is the card that's supposed to come out with it. King of Swords in reverse. Is that what you wanted to stay hidden? What was behind that? 2 of Swords. You wanted to stay hidden. See, that's funny. He's sitting in the background. He wanted to. He's like, he didn't realize he was playing hide and go seek. But I see you. This is all swords right here. That's funny. Oh my gosh, that's weird. That's crazy. Okay, that's it for now. Now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, all my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. Have a happy Sunday. And upon closing the portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollouts in light and love. I close the portals in this reading. Now.